Montado is a landscape and a lifestyle that's fundamental to the Portuguese identity. The Montado is made of 5 components: oaks, grassland, crops, livestock, and wildlife. These man-made systems have been managed for centuries, dating back to the Romans. The Montado transforms marginal, low-quality scrubland into something remarkable that provides an economic livelihood for over 60,000 people. The key to this landscape is one unusual element: cork. The cork oak is a native tree of Portugal. Recurrent forest fires across this warm and dry landscape have stimulated the cork to evolve a fireproof coating of bark. This coating is cork. The spongy and insulating properties of cork make it versatile and useful in many products. But what cork is really famous for is wine. Cork is the only bark in the world that can be harvested without damage to the tree, and every summer the sounds of axes echo across Montados as workers delicately strip the trees by hand.
So Portugal holds 33% of the world distribution of the cork oak tree.
In between the cork oaks, cattle and other livestock are raised under the much-needed shade of the canopies. In summer, temperatures can reach up to 45 degrees centigrade. One of the most striking aspects of the Montado is that it represents
an ecosystem that has a high level of biodiversity, and at the same time it is a productive system.
With thousands of plants and animal species. The Montado blurs the division between the natural ecosystem and agriculture, making it an exemplary landscape management system. However,
the Montado is facing nowadays several threats. Some has to do with the health of the cork trees,
as a result of pathogens and climate change, and others with market fluctuations in the value of cork. Increased grazing and crop plantation, as well as the mechanization of agriculture, force the pace of change in the Montado. The effects of these changes on the Montado are not well understood. Researchers at OPRAS have teamed up with the LTER, or Long-Term Ecological Research Institute, to investigate these changes.
So my name is Inês do Rosário, and I'm working in the OPRAS project.
I'm trying to measure
the level of human activities that the system supports.
To complement this work, data crunching tools developed by OPRAS can be used.
Try to relate how different species respond to different structures of vegetation, to different grazing pressures, and how useful it is, for instance, to exclude patches from grazing.
The collaboration between OPRAS and the LTER needs to provide a framework for the sustainable management of the Montado, so that we can all benefit from its services in the generations to come.